Hi, this is Kevin Simpkins, NASA's Solar System Ambassador. It's my honor and privilege to now present the first in a series of videos to be released over the next month, covering the highlights of NASA's first ever appearance at the 58th Annual Chicago Air and Water Show back in 2016. The Chicago Air and Water Show is an annual event that draws over 2 million people each year to North Avenue Beach to watch the largest free air show of its kind anywhere in the United States of America. Both airplanes and boats fly and sail past the crowds located along the Chicago lakefront. Key sponsors included the City of Chicago, Shell, and the Boeing Company. In 2016, NASA was invited by Boeing, who's headquartered here in Chicago, to help celebrate their company's 100th anniversary. The NASA Village exhibit space was located right on North Avenue Beach and featured more than 3,000 square foot of NASA content. Including nearly 40 NASA personnel, scientists, engineers, and astronauts, covering all 6 of NASA's campaign and public outreach priorities. Welcome back to the Chicago Air and Water Show. Joining me now is the manager of exhibits and artifacts. This is Mr. Jim Hall out of NASA headquarters. Jim, welcome to Chicago. Tell us, is this your first time here for the Chicago Air and Water Show?
It is, for what we call a NASA Village, and we're really pleased to be here. What a fantastic show. The people and the enthusiasm that we've had from the public coming and talking to us has absolutely been amazing.
NASA's initiatives today is to promote STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and one way to do that is through the outreach program, which you happen to be a huge part of. And tell us a little bit about how this idea came about to come here and what you see as the benefit other than being such a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. Our goal is to do public engagement, and primarily on the outreach side of the house, and you can't separate outreach from STEM education. They go hand in hand. The whole idea is to engage with the public, get them excited, and inspire them to study the technical things that we need to get into the pipeline for the workforce of the tomorrow. So if we can't get to the younger people here, it's critical for us to excite them to study technology, engineering, math, science, and also the arts. Being an artist, I have to get the arts in there.
Absolutely.
Because that creativity is just as important as any of the others. However, the need for engineers and scientists and technologists for the future to get us to the journey of Mars, it's absolutely critical that the younger people come up with the excitement, with the understanding and desire to do what we're proposing to do.
Today, of course, we have two incredible new trailers, one from Glenn Research, which is a brand new one called Journey to Tomorrow, and of course we have the Moon Rock and many other hands-on displays that the public can engage in. But also what we have with Inside NASA Village are 9 projects that are happening. How did you get all of NASA to come here at one shot? That had to be one heck of a task.
It is. It's always a challenge. However, we designate anywhere from 3 to 10 events that we do what we call a one NASA type of approach. And that's what this is all about. All the various mission directorates, projects and programs join in together. Of course, it's optional, but because everyone who feels the power of the one being here together and having a massive approach where the kids and the families get to go through and really reach all different facets of our Journey to Mars. But by the way, Journey to Mars is just one of our campaigns that we're promoted here. We have aeronautics and the future of aeronautics, which is really fascinating. We have the Earth right now, protecting our home planet, which we have several exhibits on over there, protecting coral reefs, Earth expeditions. We also have technology. Our technology folks are cross-cutting to all our programs and projects because advanced technology is critical to get each level up of wherever we're trying to get to, whether it's a journey to Mars or the next aircraft. It takes technology development to get to the next step for where we're going. And we also have within the solar system and beyond, but solar system beyond is critical in the sense we have Juno here. And understanding the planetary functions and our solar system, and that's critical for a journey to Mars too.
Absolutely.
So we've got a good representation here of that. And we also have SOFIA here, SOFIA being an aircraft-mounted telescope. Again, looking out into the cosmos, an infrared capability, which expands our capabilities because in an aircraft it gets above the Earth's atmosphere, so we get a much more clarity into the imagery, and the combination of both Earth observations, sky atmospheric ones, and our deep space ones, the combination of those really all are very beneficial, merged together to understand how the deep universe works, or at least begin to understand.
You know, you just mentioned a little bit ago how you want to inspire the next generation coming up, which is, of course, the millennial generation. Is there any websites that we have that you could best direct them to?
As far as websites, I think if you went to www.nasa.gov, you know, that is great. It changes every day. It has the images of the day. And of course, to me, that's one of the most fascinating things. The imagery that we have in NASA, whether it be from aircraft, Earth observations, deep space, testing of rockets, and you know, it just is so exciting. We have a visual excitement every day that's on there.
I myself personally, being from Chicago most of my life, I've been to a lot of air shows, but I've never seen one that's inspired the people as much to stop and take in the experience of NASA's you've offered here today. I mean, look at us, we're on the beach. Have you ever seen a beach party like this before for NASA?
No, not at all. It's amazing.
So on behalf of everybody here in the city of Chicago and the annual Chicago Air and Water Show, we thank you for being here and for all the hard work you've done, Jim. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Once again, NASA brings the excitement of aeronautics and space exploration back to the Chicago Air and Water Show, August 18th and 19th. It's a beach festival unlike any you've seen before.